Okay, let's see what we get. What do we get? Quick loads, slow loads, no loads, resets. I'll move my chair. Ah, got it. Oh, did the PS2 get it too? Together in unison. Seems like it. There it is. There's a little click. Yes. Very interesting little click sound. I wonder what that is. So, Broken Moon is back on Apex. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite map. I hate Olympus. I hate Olympus. And it's not like it's a bad map. I just can't stand the fact that there's only 8 squads left by the time that I normally hit the ground. I'm a late dropper. I get not everybody likes that. Some people like a hot drop. But, like, seriously, there's 8 squads left. It's just not fun. Ooh, that's a unique one. That's a screenshot. That was a good one. That's too bad. That was a good pose. I liked that one. I might have to try to farm for that. Oh, that's right. I was gonna start doing some farming for meat to get my meats back. Okay, so the 2 bug spots that I know of. Should I hit all the bug spots? I should. Let's get a feel for it. I should have brought meat. I only brought the 1. It wasn't even really that I brought it, I just kind of forgot it. Quick! He's a flight risk. God. It's killing for sport. So I'm really excited. I'm either about to be very upset and get to complain and be justified in my complaints, which is always exciting, or something very twisty and turny is about to happen in a story. There is a YouTuber, I think he's a YouTuber, he might be more than that. I think he makes music, and then he started doing animations, and the animations caught on. But Faber Soul on YouTube makes I don't even know what to actually call them. He makes videos of Rick Sanchez dueling people across the multiverse. And it's really well made. Like, it's super well done. So I've been watching that. Recently, Rick has been, and this is my current timeline, if you're watching this in the future, or a different timeline entirely. In this current timeline, Rick is battling Kaiba, and I mentioned... I can't remember exactly what I said, but I mentioned Saggy the Dark Clown, and Faber said it would be a big role in the duel. Or that the clown would make an appearance, I think. I'm gonna have to go back and check. But it really seems like the duel's about to end here soon. And we haven't seen Saggy the Dark Clown, so I hope he didn't forget. I was really expecting the generic Saggy the Dark Clown, what was it, Crush Virus? Crush Virus card. I think it's literally a Crush Virus card. Please don't. Oh, I forgot to get the bugs. Oh, that's perfect timing, perfect timing. Oh, you missed. And you hit late. So, I'm either going to be super disappointed that he forgot about Saggy, or there's a sweet twist in the story coming. It would actually make sense. Oh my gosh, yeah, because I think Rick just took Obelisk and fused it with Raw. Oh yeah. Saggy Crush card's coming. That's too good. Good for him. He's really good at it. I think so far Rick has battled Atem. Okay, so we're ready. Atem, Andrew Tate, Android Andrew Tate, Thanos, and now Kaiba. The voices are super well done. Some lines you can tell it's AI, but other ones sound legitimate. And you can tell that he's actually watched the shows because he gets a lot of the mannerisms and like speech patterns correct. Maybe it's the AI, but I'm gonna give him credit. Unless the AI is based off that one genie who can guess every character. I don't think they know characteristics of cartoons yet. AI isn't that good. It still can't make ugly people. It just makes them sad. Excuse me. My nose just started to run all of a sudden. That was really weird. That was really weird. I definitely think if I made a game, it would be like this. However, I think I would get rid of the timer. I'd get rid of the objective. So you would just tell the chief that you're going on a quest for however long you want. Oh, I burnt the last one again. And then, I know this was controversial. The game doesn't even exist. I'm just creating it off the top of my head. But after that, and Swing Your Tail, and that, we would go into a turn-based combat and fight each other. And based on that interaction right there, like me dodging his 2 attacks and him missing one of mine, it would actually determine how the fight turned out. But if I did enough damage or he did enough damage, we wouldn't even get to the turn-based part. So like a combination of, I guess, Chrono Trigger and this plus Final Fantasy. No, Dragon Quest. No Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 11. Yes? Yeah. So Dragon Quest 11. So where you can hit monsters outside of battle and stuff like that. Okay, that's totally a firefly, right? There it is. Bitter bug. That's exactly what we wanted. Perfect. Oh, that makes me feel good. So they're not rare. Okay, okay, okay. Thunderbug. That's rare. Oh, don't tell me I should have been using bug nets this whole time. Are bug nets where the money's been the whole time? I mean, like, I knew the bugs were worth some money, but, like... Oh, I'm embarrassed. I am thoroughly... That Thunderbug's worth, I think, 250. Or is it a lightning bug? Which one's the super rare one? I guess I can actually just look. Let me kill the pigs first. This is exciting. I think we only need 3 more Mocholite and we can make the gloves. And then we have the best armor in the game at this point. And I think it's just going to be like the best armor outright. It looks like it has nearly no elemental benefits, but just massive defense. And that's fine for me because I'm usually not... I mean, I'm still new to this game. But I can pretty much transfer between games and dodge the simple attacks. The more convoluted stuff, it takes me a while to get, like the fine-tuned things. Obviously, with cooking, that's a great example. It took me a while, but I'm starting to learn the timing on cooking. However, I don't think I've ever actually carted to Velociprey. So, like, I get general combat stuff, but it's the fine-tuned stuff I have to find a rhythm for. Let's actually go down 9. So let's try something interesting. I think I'm gonna go in, dip my toes, and then come back out, and then we'll go back in and catch the bugs. Nothing found? That's fine, that's fine. I'm actually gonna switch to this. Nothing found. This one always gets me with the nothing found. Yikes. I'm a little afraid to find out how much money I've been missing from bugs. Is that this? Yep, that's a super rare one. So we got one. Come on, give me that last honey. Just let me out of here. Excellent. I can just hear them getting closer. Yeesh, I've got a lot of bugs to farm. You learn. We learn. As a species. Everything learns. That's not true. Some get eaten. That's why cave dwellers have such a high survival rate. Staying in the cave is good. Some creatures just straight up give up their eyesight, and it works for them. Not saying we should, but there's safety in the cave. But we are venturing out, we're getting our loot, we're learning, and we are gaining from our experiences. I used to farm bugs, but again, it put too much stuff in the inventory, so like it's gonna be interesting now that I'm learned to see, am I getting it? Are we winning? We're winning, okay. It'll be interesting to see what I can carry now. Because like I not only carry less stuff, but I know what's not worth it. I can throw away items I don't need. I'm confident in that. But like I'm not carrying the spit right now. I'm not carrying any healing items. I do have the raw meat. And I do have herbs on me. But like well at this point I think I'd actually chuck blue mushrooms. I think I need more herb than I need mushrooms. That's a bummer. Small monster bones. I can get rid of those. Forgot to go left of the tree again. Alright, well, 10 is being added to the permanent rotation. Because if I'm going to be farming bugs, I might as well go back to 12 and hit the bugs. Am I going to have enough room to get barrel bombs? I mean, I should just... I have 25 of each barrel. I might as well get the last 5, right? That way I can have just 3 stacks of 30. I think that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Like, I know stone is worthless at this point. Nice. Earth crystals aren't. Iron ore is always helpful. Especially now that I know the weapons and armors that aren't based off of bones take iron. So I know just, I mean, 3 or 4 upgrades can cost you 60 of something. So, gets intense after a while. Those last 3 upgrades from the Knight Plus to Paladin, Paladin Plus, ridiculous. That's how it was with the, what were those last couple of upgrades on the dual blades? They got crazy. Nothing else. Let's see what we can catch. Bitter bug, nice. Okay, so those are very common. That makes me feel good. I was worried about not having any of those. Flash bug, there we go. There we go. Who was I just talking about not being important? Stone. We're gonna see a lot of that, though. Alright, let's do it. Nothing else. I'll start chucking the crickets and stuff, but I want to get a full stack of them. I don't think I have a full stack of crickets or worms. Or I do have a stack of crickets, maybe not worms. Is the looting spot in the jungle that has the infinite worms, or is that here? I feel like somebody said there was a spot here. There was like a rock you could loot with infinite worms in it. I think it's only during the fishing mission. Almost forgot my mushrooms. Alright, what can I get rid of? Nothing. All valuable. I would put a storage guy hidden somewhere too. I would put a storage guy somewhere more hidden than the special merchant. Oh, really? Oh, that's not good. Kind of makes me wish I actually had a whetstone. I don't think that would break the game. I mean, it would definitely lower the challenge, but you would just have to scale the challenge to the game. And you wouldn't have to scale it too much because the average player wouldn't abuse that. That's definitely up there, and then I think there's a small percentage of people who would look at it and go, okay, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, there would be a percentage of people who do that. But that's what the secret bosses and stuff are for. I don't know if they do this. I haven't, you know, again, played this game that much. But it would be really cool if you could, like, you know, in some of those sections where it's infinite, you kill like 25 Velociprey, and then like a Velocidrone shows up, like the big one. Kind of like an Easter egg, like, ooh, you killed him early. And it's like, how'd you get to spawn? It's like, well, I killed 25 of them in a row, and then a big one showed up the next time I entered. I can't believe I'm even saying this about this game, but I wouldn't lock stuff behind online-only content. That's really weird that you even have to say that about a game from 2004, but it happens, I guess. I mean, I'm finally playing a game where I truly and fully agree with emulation, because it's so weird that they locked it behind servers. I mean, like, I can kind of get it. Maybe that's the only way to actually keep those arenas and those monsters alive with that many people. What am I gonna trade? Just gonna have to discard stuff. Oh. Worst possible scenario, I'm getting good stuff. See, this is why I didn't like the bugs. Alright, Mocholite ore. What am I gonna have to get rid of for you? What sacrifice must be made? Oh, whetstone. Yikes. You know what? Hold on. We'll take a whetstone for, you know, I think I have the crickets. There. That was a weird sequence of button presses. No, not another whetstone. No, not another whetstone. That's good. Mocholite. Oh, yes, but... Alright, let's hit the dung, because that'll just fill up that extra spot I opened. And then I can chuck it, but if I get a Kutku scale, it'll go onto the stack. And then I can go over to the other spot and farm for small bone husks and chuck anything that I don't want from that. Alright. Okay, so even with my preparation and lack of items, the bugs are still too much. What am I getting? Thunderbug, Flashbug, and Bitterbug. Small bone knots, there it is. I have one last spot, and the worst part is I don't think I have a spot for power seeds. Sorry, Bones. I almost feel like I should carry fewer. Oh man, I might chuck the pickaxe at this point. Is that worth it? The power seeds are almost worth the pickaxe. Maybe I can break enough pickaxes that I'm not down in money. I mean, that's all luck. I never thought I'd actually ask for a pickaxe to break. Can we just get lucky? Nothing else here? No, wow, for once. Oh, good jump. Oh, I just barely missed it. What was I? That could have been all the way to the bottom. How far are you going with that, buddy? Oh, is he gonna charge again? Kind of sad that I didn't stop him with that, but I guess he had more momentum. Okay, so... Yikes. So the barrels are pretty much out. Alright, this will be interesting. I'll probably get rid of the Velociprey Fang. I think that's the only item I don't actually use for anything. What was the big waste of time? I guess that was senseless killing. I might get my meat right here. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kill 2. Oh my gosh, I might have to kill 3. Are you kidding me? No, stop. That was terrifying. Ooh. Could you imagine if I chucked 9 raw meat for 1 small monster bone? Alright, sorry friend, it's all a waste from here. I'm gonna let the non-existent vultures get you. There might be a vulture in this world. I'm assuming there would be with how large these creatures are. There should absolutely be a vulture-like creature in this world. Let's take a nap first. That's sad too, because that's the one I got the most of. We will have to see. Don't be one that gives me an armor seed too. Oh my gosh, I never that never actually okay. Oh, I did have a spot. What opened up? one spot open up. What opened up? I can't even think of what it would have opened up. Oh, I just had that one spot at the end. That's right. I did open a spot up. I was like, I don't remember actually picking anything up. That's because I didn't. I prepared after the small bone husks. Store. Let's reorganize one more time. Oops. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff just sitting there. Okay, so we'll get all of those. I feel confident about that. So how many of these do I need? We'll get small barrels this trip. We've got a ton of herb, ton of mushrooms. Wow, we are getting iron ore like crazy now. A bunch of extra seeds that I don't need. Yikes, that's getting overdone too. Okay, so it does all the pages. So these are apparently whetstones. That's funny to me. Okay. I should actually probably do this quest at some point. Let's just do it now. No. We will do it at some point. But just to restock in case I need Kelby hides and whatnot. Not to sell, because we have plenty of money. We don't need to sell Kelby hides and horns anymore. That would be a perfect one for that situation. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. You would just need... I don't know. To basically do what I do, where you kill all the Kelby that you can in the allotted time. And then, like... I don't know, the 10-minute mark? 5-minute mark? If they've killed like 60 Kelby, have like the forest spirit spawn and it's like a Kieran kind of deer sort of thing. And like it's a super ultra rare boss that you can find or something like that. But you have to specifically fight non-lethal or non-hostile enemies to get it. And then yeah, you'd have like a 5-minute opportunity to beat it and get back. So make it a glass cannon sort of thing. And in lore, that would be why it doesn't come out, is because it's powerful, but it's afraid of dying because it's frail. But when it needs to, it shows up. And some horrible creature or monster hunter killing 60 of your brethren would be a reason. 60 of them in 30 minutes. If I get one of those crazy lucky loot pulls with the Machilite, I'm done. I just realized that. If I get a 3-drop, I'm done. Oh, I burnt it. My mind was somewhere else. I hope I can get 3 stacks of power seeds so that I can actually keep 20 of them. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Actually, what would be smarter is for me to... Where's the little one? Why is he all the way over here? It would be smarter for me to just go ahead and make the stack of Demon's Drug to have. Where'd you go down? Go down. So, yeah, I'll farm the bitter bugs and the catalyst. I'll just do a big save and make. Save and make. Yeah, I'll just do a big save and then, you know, make the catalyst, make the demon drug, make the armor. What is it? It's armor something. I think armor light every time. Like it's some sort of drink, but... Don't forget the bugs here. I almost did. However, I don't think that corpse will last long enough for me to hit all the bugs. So let's go hit it first. Cook the meat. I can possibly get rid of the portable spit. As I'll say, I can't imagine myself going through all the raw meat I just picked up, but what raw meat did I just pick up? I did pick up 7, but... Felt like I was picking up nothing but small monster bones that time. Let's get this done. I don't know why I went the bottom route there. That was a bad idea. Nice. Nice, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on the crickets until I'm at least done with the barrels. The bitter bugs are nice to get. So I know of 3 bug spots. Do I think there's more of them? I would have thought there was 1 in 7. I didn't go into 9, did I? I totally didn't go into 9. I never double backed for 9, did I? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Can't time travel back to fix that. Gotta remember to hit that. That's why I'm starting now. Cause if I run through them, I feel like I'm just gonna get decimated by them. Because if I grab my honey and then run past them, I feel like they're just gonna fill up that tunnel and just like beat me up again. Maybe not. Maybe that was because of the dragon, Rathalos. It's funny, I feel compelled to call it a wyvern, but in the stats, I'm assuming dragon resistance helps me with the wyvern resistance. It'd be super annoying that, like, they have a stat for dragon resistance, but in reality it doesn't help because they're like, oh, he's a wyvern. And it's like, okay, but where's the wyvern resistance? Oh, we didn't add one. Just for dragons. Oh my god. What is this madness? Did I just get 5 scatter nuts? I think I did. How much Felvine do I have? 8. This is a hard call. I think I just need to learn to stop at 9 on the way out of 10 or 8. Oh, what am I doing? What am I? I've skipped both now. Oh, I'm lost. I am lost in La La Land. I think I need to hit 9 while I'm over here. I only get 2 of these. I think I need to hit 9 while I'm over here. Get the honey. Double back here to 7. Leave 7 for 10. And then when I'm in... Oh gosh, I wish I had the map for once. When I'm grabbing that last bit of raw meat, stop back in 9 instead of going straight to 4. I think that's the move. You would really think there'd be fireflies in here. I also think the move's hitting that before I talk to him. I guess I shouldn't say fireflies, but you would think those butterflies would count. Okay, you're not special, old man. Your mushrooms might be. There it is. But I like these segmented level areas. Like you have a level, and then you have 12 areas within it. So like, there's a lot to absorb and take in and find, discover, work around. There's a lot going on. But like, from a modern gaming perspective with open worlds, it's not that much. It's very manageable. Let me get a drink. Excuse me for coughing so much. But in a modern game, I think you'd have more freedom with, you know, like hard drive space and whatnot. You don't have to make a game that fits on an 8 megabyte PS2 controller, or not controller, memory card. So, I think you go, what's that game? Fez? No, I think that's the guy who made it. Or is that the game? The little white guy? Little cube man with the red hat? On like a 3D built world, and you have to like rotate the world. You could definitely do more stuff like that. So like where I just climbed up right there, I would definitely have it so I could climb up another layer in here. And then maybe even a 4th layer, and have more stuff, more available. Kind of like the Kingdom Hearts 2 Tarzan level, where you have the upper like areas and the lower areas. But I would still segment them off like this. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, look at them. They're just horrible. He was laughing at me. See? Yeah, I'm not falling for that. I shan't be taunted that easily. Unless I find out the next time I go in there and I use my bug net, I just get mugged. So if I get mugged anyways, We'll just do all that stuff and make sure we have Felvine on us so that when they mug us, I think they'll take the Felvine. Oh, that means I should take Felvine on me when I fight Rathalos so that they don't steal my bombs again. Alright, June's staring at me, and that's never a good sign. It's 3:15, I fed them. I have no idea what she could... Oh, she might just be getting a drink. She might have just stopped to scratch her head and get a drink. Sometimes cats do that. When your cats are as devious as mine, you forget that sometimes they're just regular animals. Usually when she stops at the doorway and stares at me, it's not good, but I think this time she just stopped, scratched her head, looked at me, and then went to get a drink. And that's fine. But if she sits there for too long, I know something's up. Something isn't right if she's sitting there for a while looking at me. Alright, come on, find a good number of barrels. 4 is a great number. 5's even better. Six is actually too many. Oh, the cord off my microphone just finally gave way to gravity and fell off the bar that, you know, like it rests on, and it fell down and hit me on the leg out of the like corner of my eye, and like I saw it falling, tried not to panic and swing towards it against the microphone, but then it hit my leg and I panicked. So I'm sorry if I just smacked the microphone, but because I thought it had been had by something. Oh, bugs, bug net. Alright, she is starting the small meows. That's usually not a bad sign. The small meows usually means she's jealous of somebody's seat. Where are we? We're in a safe spot. I think I can fix this pretty easily. I'm just gonna put her in the bed spot because I think JoJo got out of it. If I ever get better at programming, or not even programming, just figuring stuff out, I think this will be what I make my loading screen when like I'm not streaming. If you just come here to hang out and chat with each other. Yeah. That's my kind of lo-fi. We're gonna pass up on the shiny spot. We're gonna practice self-control. Not really. It's not good stuff. If I could just like, oh, a Mocholite ore from the water. Oh, that'd be wonderful, but that would be a bit broken. This should be a fishing area, not the other one. This feels more like a fishing pond than that stream up there. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's the side of the world I grew up on, that ponds and lakes are more common for fishing. Probably. There's a lot more glaciers on that side of North America. Very glacial. I mean, I often talk about one of my favorite bird songs, the hermit thrush, and they are found in eastern hemlock forests. Eastern hemlock forests are not exactly enemies to the glacier. I believe they are friends. Believe it or not, now that I think about it, I think a lot of evergreen trees follow glacial grooves, patterns, and runoff. Pretty much all boreal forests are obviously evergreen trees. So, like, I wonder if it's the rich soil? I wonder if it's the shallow soil into stone that allows for evergreen trees to do well. I have seen hemlocks grow on literally next to nothing. If they can find a big enough patch of dirt to get started, they will shoot roots all over rocks until they find dirt. Okay, so I put her in the fort, and she sat there for what looks like a minute, and now she's back. Nice backswing. Oh, that was a huge jump. She's looking at the water dish. Oh my gosh, do I need to change that? It is summertime. However, I have all my windows closed pretty much as far as they'll go. I say as far as they'll go because when I first moved in, the cats ate the strings off the blinds, so now the blinds only go so far down without losing the string forever. But that's only on 2 of them. I've got all of the other windows pretty much closed. So, like, I can't imagine that the water's gross because of sunlight. I mean, I know that it does get gross because at the old house, we had one giant, what are they called? I was gonna say window, but it's not a window. It's 50% window. Sliding glass door, there we go. And the water dish was in front of the sliding glass door one spring or summer or something like that. And it was so gross. I felt so bad. It was unacceptable. But, like, I never even thought about it. I just put the big water dish with the... I mean, it's like an office water cooler, but for the animals. Because between the 3 cats and the dog, they go through a lot of water. So, like, it makes sense. But, like, the water in the tub got gross. And it was just like, that can't happen. So... no longer in the sunlight. Now when I take it and refill it, I take the lid off, I scrub the lid, I take the inside and I put like the little nozzle that you get off your faucet, and I spray it out in there, and then I shake it a couple times. I try not to use dish soap because that freaks me out. I mean, obviously it's safe for your dishes, but like, cats are much smaller. So like I try not to use dish soap, but if it's gross, I'll obviously use dish soap and then just like wash it until the suds are gone. But some people are more natural than I, and you know, your soaps don't have the agents that foam, so you can't really use that to tell when the soap's gone. So in that situation, I might, if you're using like a non-foaming soap, I'd probably just scrub. But oh my gosh, yeah, the dog drinks so much water on his own. He has his own water bowl specifically, but he still drinks from the water dish. But that's because he's a bulldog and he gets hot really quick, so I think he needs it. He also goes on long runs, and we throw the ball for him. And when it's really nice, and any day but Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, sometimes it's nice to take him to flowing bodies of water. Some lakes are okay, but I don't like lakes because they can harbor algae, but it's fun to take him on a paddleboard and let him sit on the paddleboard and have fun. He can't swim. I don't know if that's a bulldog trait. I think it's a bulldog trait. I think they're too top heavy. But he loves the water. So like, when he finally finds his balance, he can lay on the front and put his paws in and feel like he's doing something. But otherwise, he just has to wear his life vest and walk in shallow water because he just literally can't swim. Like, genuinely, the saying, "can't swim to save your life," is true. I mean, it's not like he just has fun and like plays too hard and then gets tired. Like, he genuinely, at full strength, panic couldn't swim hard enough to save his life with a life vest on. The life vest is to give you enough time to grab him. Because he's just so dense. He's nothing but muscle. Pure muscle. All in the front half of his body. So, like, his back legs, while strong, are useless for swimming. So his front legs are just doing everything. But his front half is heavier, so it sinks first. It's just bad. It's poor design. He's not a water dog. But again, put him on a paddleboard with a life vest, and you clip him with a leash to the paddleboard, and like, I don't want to say seconds, but probably 5 seconds, 6 seconds, you can have a hand on the leash pulling to the handle on his life vest, and then since it's a paddleboard, you just flop him back on the paddleboard. It's not a canoe or a kayak. But, oh, it's so much fun. He's so tired from it, from just standing and keeping balance. He sleeps so well. And it's just fun. It's fun for the animal. Big smells. Good smells. Outside of Egyptian gods, are there a lot of dogs worshipped in religions? I don't think so. That's weird. Like, sadly super loyal animals, and I can't actually think of that many dog gods. And the only one I can actually think of from Egypt is Anubis, and I'm thinking he's a jackal? That's sad. There's churches for rats. Alright, so that should be one more stack, right? Yep. Yes, triple stack. Just started it, too. That's filling up quick. Is it because of bugs? Mostly honey and herbs, I'm guessing. That makes me feel super good to have all this honey. Like, that actually makes me feel really happy, because we'll make the catalyst. How close are we to having a stack of 10 of these? Wow. Just barely. Ugh, armor skin. That makes sense. Stone skin, I think, is from Dark Souls. 71. Wow, that's almost comical. I am sorry for ever complaining about not having enough of those. Should I hold on to these? Kinda. Yeah, sorta. I want to. How many of these do I have now? Almost 40. Wow. If I hit 50 and it makes another stack, I'll be very happy and not upset at all that I sold some. Because I doubt that I'll need more than 50 of those. Alright, let's go get a pickaxe. So I need to do 2 more full cook quests to get all of the meat that I want. Or no. We'll do 4. Let's not cut it short. Let's have a whole stack of 10 left over. So that I can do all the runs I want with all 10 stacks that I was talking about. And then still have a stack of 10 left over for whenever I want to go fight Rathalos. Should probably save more. dream would be to get... Yeah, the dream would be to get my 3 Mocholite early, and then just save the rest of the meat, but obviously I can't control that. It's big now that I know the mini whetstones are virtually worthless. Not worthless, but when I'm fighting Rathalos, just bring the 20 whetstones. And I think every 2 zones I should sharpen. It really makes me think the lance would be worth it. Because if I'm just taking calculated pop shots, you're only getting a few hits in. We'll see. I don't think I can make the Rampart upgrade from the Paladin Plus until the desert area, which I think is zone 3. I think I go to the jungle after this. I actually nailed all of those. That feels good. That one running. Definitely feel like that one's running. This one's running. Takes me out there. Okay. All right. Did that one escape? Hold on. No. Okay. Doesn't seem right. Oh, I didn't want to say anything. I was hoping I wouldn't get one. Alright, well, hopefully that one hold. Oh, dang it. Oh, that was greed. Pure, unadulterated greed. And confusion. Not what I wanted. I'm going to take my headset off for a second and take my sweatshirt off. Wow, bad rolls. Wow, nothing good. Absolutely nothing. That was disappointing. This will be exciting. I wonder if I can get my 3 Mocholite. I almost feel like I should do a damage test to see if it's even worth it. Because I just really feel like I want the lance. Because it would have done more damage. And potentially I could have killed Rathalos. I would have been less mobile, but I don't think that matters. I don't know. It's interesting. I'll have to get the Mocholite first. What I think I'll do is did I forget to go in 9 again? I did. I totally did. Oh my gosh. So bad about that. That's 10, right? Yeah. I can't believe I did that again. I'm remembering the other spots, but that's because they're easy. And 9 is the 5 of mining, or of bug, net. I guess you could argue 12 might be, but I think it's definitely 9. I'm gonna try my best to actually remember it this time. We have the Fell Vine in case we get mugged. So, what I was saying before, I abruptly remembered out of nowhere that I forgot to get that rare stuff. Or those bugs. Not specifically rare, they could be anything. I'll probably just get the 12 Mocholite. Prepare everything, get all my resources ready. And then before I fight Rathalos, I'll make the lance and go fight Rathalos. And maybe I win, maybe I don't. Maybe one try I make the gloves. And maybe I win, maybe I don't. But I could probably just keep alternating between the two until I finally beat him. And after a while, I'll definitely get a feel between the two. Specifically if I'm using, you know, a better weapon in one and better armor in the other. Like when I'm fighting him with a sword, I'll be more aware of like, okay, I'm definitely not taking as much damage by using the sword and better armor. Or in the other one, it's just like, I keep getting him to limping, but then I die. And it's just like, okay, so I need somewhere in between. And it's like, I just need to get better at that point. I need to do more damage with the sword and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But, like, again, if I'm using more damage in one that has less armor and mobility than the other, I'll definitely be able to see if I'm having a damage output problem or if I'm having a mobility problem. I think it's a knowledge problem. I think I just don't know enough. Like, for instance, if I'd have known that I could get him to limping and that he was basically nothing, that it was actually a pretty easy fight, I mean, it's not easy to get him to that point, but once he was limping, it was an easy fight. I just had to stay out from in front of him, and I was fine. But if I had known that, I would have pushed harder. I would have done more DPS in the first half, knowing that once I get to the second half, it's just a heal off. But I thought it was going to be a long, drawn-out fight that, up until the last moment, I might need all 20 Mega Potions. But no, it looks like I can burn 20 Mega Potions. And if I can get him to limping and have 10 potions left, I'm fine. I think I've got him. Because I used my 10 Mega Potions. No, I think I used my 20 Mega Potions and 10 herbs last time. And yeah, I think if I would have just had, you know, a little more healing, that would have been the push. Because, not that potions and herbs are a giant jump, but I could have definitely been more prepared. After 3 herbs, no, I'd probably say after 4 herbs, I could have used just 2 potions. And that's where it starts to matter. Because in that last fight, when I ran through, I mean, I probably didn't even have 10 herbs, but if I ran through a total of 10 herbs, I could have still had multiple potions at that point and been fine. You really, I think at limping, if you can just find ways to stay at full health, you're fine. Once you run out of ways to stay at full health, the fight becomes dangerous. Again, while limping. Until then, I think he's just absolutely brutal. But I think getting him to fall asleep was really what got me to do it that time. I think making sure he falls asleep and hitting him with the double barrel bombs is huge. I may run past him. I might paintball him and run past him next time, though, to go into 5 and kill the Velocidrone. How much raw meat we got? I'm not sure if that's like a smart play. It feels like it could be. Sorry, buddy, but I'm full on inventory. So that way, when I catch him, or if I do catch him sleeping, I don't have to fight all the Velociprey. What's up, baby? Is it the water? It's the water. June's annoyed. Oh, 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 I'm doing it again, I'm doing it again, I'm doing it again. I needed exactly that. I needed her to break me from my thought pro- What? Speaking of cats, I'm about to... Why? She really wants to get up here and headbutt the microphone. Oh god, I went too far, I went too far. No, I've gone too far. Are they in here? No, this is bad. Is this bad? This feels like a bad idea. Oh god, this feels like a bad idea. This feels like a really bad idea. A god bug? Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Hold on. What have I been missing out on this whole time? Oh, I'm suddenly, my throat's dry. What in the RNGesus? What did we just get? It's a 3. Okay, okay. Throat quenching. I thought if that was a 5, I was gonna freak out. Like, no, don't tell me there's some ultra rare bug that I should have been farming this whole time to make the white paste so that I can make the potent demons drug. Alright, well, I got research to do. What time? 1 hour, 15 minutes. We got time to finish all of these quests and prep our meat supply. We definitely don't have 40 minutes to do an entire Kelby quest, so that'll be next episode. But we will farm some Kelby. See, I just cut him in half. It must be unique to when they're in the air. It must be like an overkill kind of thing, like a Final Fantasy 9999. No. That was Final Fantasy 13 that did that, I think. I think it's only 4 9s, right? Yes, because Cloud has lucky number 7, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that was interesting. God Bug cut a Velociprey in half. I don't think I should really worry about that one for now. I think I can hit this. He might come up from behind me. That might be annoying. Come on, Mach-a-Light. Double whetstones. Triple whetstone, Mach-a-Light. Ugh. The build up. Where's the payoff? It's in the dirt. Come on. Why won't you just let me in? I'm interested to find out online what that God Bug's used in. I know I've seen it used in recipes, but I didn't know it was available. Did he explode too? No, he's not even dead. So I wonder if they have to be jumping at me and I do one of my like big slashes when they're low health, and that like is some sort of overkill and I get like the cut in half animation. So I've seen that I think twice now, and I thought once because I contacted in the air with an insectoid, but there's no insectoid in here. That was definitely cut in half by his like own demise. I definitely think it was because he jumped at me. I almost just chucked my special mushrooms. I've never scrolled over those. Those had a unique thing, didn't they? They're tier 5. Okay, yeah. Never paid attention to that. I don't even think I ever looked at my golden fish. I think I just literally ended the quest and didn't, like, think twice about it. I think I was really freaked out that they were going to take it from me, but I was more worried about trying to Google if it was used in recipes, but, like, I was afraid of sitting there on Google for 10 minutes and, like, my timer disappearing. We're gonna get anything? Okay. Not what I wanted. Kinda what I wanted. Where's the... Ooh, not what I wanted. There it is. Mystery bone. Oh, I wasn't paying attention at all. Was it a nothing? Nothing else. Let's do the dung pile. We're really starting to fill up on Kutku scales. I like it. Starting to fall into that area I was talking about where I've basically sacrificed tons of craftable materials that I didn't need to because I was going to do all this farming anyways. But I don't think I sold anything at any point that I actually needed and like regretted. Dragon Quest VIII will make you regret some stuff if you sell it or use it in crafting for like not the correct use. Slime crowns are one of those things. I think you can make a king's axe super early in Dragon Quest VIII on the 3DS. Like super early. And you think to yourself like, yeah, I am doing so much damage. And then you realize that the like slime crown is one of the hardest items to farm. And it's like, oh. Whoops. Oh, did I not? No, I totally did, right? No, I didn't farm that spot, did I? I can't even remember now. I totally did, right? Oh god, I can't remember. Oh, you can't grab it. Oh, I'm so sorry that I have to do this. It's my FOMO. My FOMO, Jojo. I was so relying on short-term memory right there. I don't even remember if we mined the spot or not. I don't think I can reach it. I'm gonna play it safe. Safe but annoying. I apologize. Did we just really get nothing? I don't remember it. Yeah, wow. Bogus. Oh, I remember falling into the bush now. Yeah, we got nothing. Yikes, that's just sad. I mean, it's also sad that I couldn't remember, but it's more sad that I didn't get anything. I get angsty when we need the last of the farming materials. The early farming materials, that's like the exciting realm. That's like the realm of possibilities, potential. And then when you hit the halfway point, there's that like second wind. But when you get to like the last ones, it's just like, give it to me. Please just drop the stupid item. I've collected 650 of them. I just need 652. That's why all my shiny hunts are guarantees. I can't do phases. Oh my god, phases make me just sick thinking about them. The people who catch 12 Rattatas and like never get their ghastly, you are the champions of the world. That was me as well. I caught a Rattata in the Sprout Tower while trying to get a shiny ghastly and Pokemon Crystal. I spent 8 months of daily play looking for that ghastly, and I was so happy when I finally saw it sparkle. I genuinely remember just feeling so much relief wash over me when it sparkled, and then I realized I had to catch it, which wasn't really a problem. It was like, I think I caught a level 3 one. I don't think I got one of the cool 7s. I think I got a 3. Which I guess is cool in its own right. I'm really sad that I didn't duplicate it. I duplicated the Haunter that I got, but I never thought to duplicate the actual Ghastly. And I'm like, kind of bummed about it, but it's whatever. Oh, that was scary. Can't believe we got a new bug. Interesting. Where's he go? Right here. We got one of them. Oh, I can't believe that's so freaking cool. Why is he all the way down here? That's interesting, right? Right? Yeah, that's weird. I can probably get 2 more runs in. You definitely go through bug nets less, I think. I could do the Kelby quest. Do I have raw meat on me? I do, don't I? Yeah. I'm so cheap. I literally won't use a spit. I'll just take this free one. Although, again, I do like the power seeds. I'm killing multiple Kutkus with one stone. Where are the armor seeds? It's... Oh, stop it! Stop it! Oh my god. Why am I set on raw meat anyways? That's my own fault for panic spamming, but... Gosh dang it. That's why I always have pickaxe out, in case I hit square. God! You know what fucking game I hate the most for that? Digimon World 4. Fuck you. I love Digimon World 4. Yeah, get out of here, coward. I'm in a bad mood. I love Digimon World 4. Is it a perfect game? No. Does it have flaws? Yes. However, it has one of the worst designs, like, in gaming. And I'll get to that in a second. There is a button, triangle. God, I have no idea what it is on the GameCube controller. I have no clue what it would be. Maybe Y? Z? But it instantly uses your best healing item, which is understandable. It's kind of cool. But, like, when you're playing through a brand new, fresh character, and you want to try to, like, min-max some stuff and get some good money early, sometimes you find, like, a rare disc, which is, like, how they do healing items in Digimon. You find, like, HP discs and MP discs, and you'll find a rare one that sells for a lot, and then all of a sudden, you get in a fight, and it gets pretty hairy, and you don't have time to shuffle through your healing items because you just used an MP item, and you want to use a healing item, and then you accidentally use that super rare one because you forget you have it. And for the last, like, 20 hours of your playthrough, when you hit triangle, it's just a small healing item. But this one time, you have the super rare one. And yeah, you just wasted $1,000. Because you thought 2 Gabumon had you. But they didn't. And you just wasted $1,000. It makes me so mad every time it happens. What are we at? 7. It's just like, oh, let me just quickly use one of my small healing. Oh, and I forgot I picked up a recovery disc, which recovers everything. And in the early levels of that game, playing solo, MP management is huge. Always having your maximum MP ready so you can, like, hit a certain enemy from a distance is just totally necessary. Actually, there are some spots where it is 100% necessary. Unless you have a gun weapon on you. Oh, no way. Well, at least I have one extra. Alright, we recovered. Come on. I was about to call you friend, but I don't think you'd appreciate that. Oh my gosh. I am seriously going to cry if I find... Where is he? Does the firefly sometimes not spawn? Is he further down? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's weird, right? That's weird. What? I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. I really hope. I do hope, but I also don't hope that I find out that the God Bug is how I make the upgraded demon drug. Because, like, it's so much farming. I have no idea how rare it is. He's in a bad spot. I've been skipping it this whole time. So that makes me feel horrible. 22 episodes. 22 chances to have gotten more of them. Because I think Section 9's been pretty much available the whole time I've been playing. It's actually been safer in some points because the cats weren't there. That's the whole reason I stopped doing it. I started doing it at the beginning, and then I stopped doing it because the cats were annoying. However, I think the cats are just going to rob me every time, no matter what. And the key is going to be rolling through the little tunnel. One roll in, I'll probably get robbed, but one roll in to get me in, and then just spam the bug net, get back in the tunnel, run one roll out. And I think it's just like that. And we might also just find out that you get like one rare bug every time. So like I'm farming thunder bugs and god bugs, who knows? The sad thing would be finding out that, yeah, the god bugs and thunder bugs are like super useful in the next section. And if I had 20 of them now, when I go into the next section, I can make like the shock traps and all that other stuff. And like, it just breaks the game. But we'll see. We'll find out. Again, eventually I will play this game online. I mean, why would I not? Or why would I not? It's such a cool experience to actually be able to play this game the way it was intended. I was about to say, should I just run to 9? I might just go down there. Should I just do it? You're so annoying, you're so annoying. God bug again. Very nice. Is he sneaking up on me? What is he doing? What are they doing? Oh my gosh, that is the best. I don't even care after seeing that. Who animated that? How much did they take from me? I'm pretty low on Felvine now, but... Did I get rid of that insect husk? No. Oh, it's gonna be interesting finding out what that god bug is for. Oh, is it? Okay. I was like, that's a firefly. I'm gonna have to come back for it. But nope, it's my Felvine just slowly rendering in. Alright, well, yeah, good news would be that the god bugs will be helpful later, but not like game-changing helpful, just mildly helpful. I guess bad, great news would be that, yeah, they helped me make the upgraded demon drug that I wanted. And I actually need, like, well, I guess I'd only need 4 of them for now. But, you know, 20 of them would have been insane. Or again, you know, I find out that they're simply worth 500 and they're not for anything. And I could have had 20 of them and just sold them. I don't know. But this is how we learn. I wouldn't have been able to do it. It's just, I mean, I don't even want to do it now. It's just so much inventory management is what it is. Even when I get rid of this raw meat and I'm just doing the well-done steaks, I mean, I guess I'm only going to bring 5 steaks. No, I can't even bring 5 steaks at a time because I have to hold on to them the whole... I mean, I can. But I have to hold on to them the entire time, so it doesn't matter. Unless I was just to walk in and immediately turn over the steaks, but that's not smart. Oh, gotta remember go to left. Gotta go left. I wonder if I should start hitting 7. Maybe I have been doing it right the whole time, thinking I've been doing it wrong. Maybe I should hit 7 first, get all of my trades, maximize my Felvine, hit 9, so that I always guarantee that I have enough Felvine for the trades and being robbed. Because it looks like I can get or I can get away with, like, at most 3 robs, 4 robs probably if I'm having a bad day. So if I come in here with 10 Felvine, I can probably, yeah, if I make trades for even 6 or 7, I could get it back and then be okay. So I just need to make sure I have enough Felvine next time. I only have 3, so I need to make sure I buy 7 this next time, and I should be okay. I'll just try to keep a supply on me, which is easier said than done. These are some really good drops from this one. This is the whole reason I keep coming back here. Oh my gosh. Phenomenal. That was crazy. Alright, bug net time. Come back here. Let's see what we get. Crickets. Not what I want. Okay, definitely hot spot for crickets. Oh my gosh. Huh. The firefly is interesting. I will hold on to that. It's such a bummer. Why would they... why would you have online only? I wonder if the special worm rock is in there. I'll have to look. Why would you have online only fishing bait? That's so weird. Oh, I hope the veggie merchants aren't online only. I never even thought about that some of the veggie merchants might be in the online only dungeons. Never even crossed my mind. Kind of nice after all these episodes, though, that I feel like I know this map now. I'm excited to move on. See the broader world. I'm really excited for the desert map. I think desert maps are really cool. they really show world building skills, because like, yes, there are empty deserts that are just dunes and barren wastelands with nothing in them. But like, even then, there's a realism to them. And like, deserts are just a great opportunity. Arctics are another one. It's just a great opportunity to show how well you can build a world. Not just, yeah, I know what a desert is. I know what an ice shelf looks like. And it's just a flat, like, single color across the entire thing. There's a lot of color in these environments, especially in the Arctic. I mean, you're only really working with one set of colors, cool colors, but like, when you have nothing but blues, the amount of red that you can get from a purple is pretty staggering. Nice. Doing a little archaeology, digging in the dirt for fangs. I definitely didn't get that from his body. Don't do it. You're fine now. Alright, you were never going to do it. I have the incompetent raptors. I guess I can stop picking up Velociprey stuff. That'll open up a lot of inventory spaces. Come on, Mocholite. Ugh. Triple whetstones into the iron again, followed by the earth crystal. Yes, there's the Mocholite. That's what we want to see. Yes, that is exactly what we wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck that. Wow, I'm like full with that. So I'm just gonna have to stop picking up their stuff, because if I get a Kutku scale, an unknown skull, and a small bone husk, I'm gonna be annoyed. So yeah, I'm done with Velociprey for now, I guess. It's just, there's too much. There's bugs I didn't even get. So yeah, Kutku scale. If I get an unknown skull, I'm full. Only 2 more Mocholite. That's exciting. We're exactly where I said I didn't want to be, those last few, but you have to. You can't get to the number desired without stopping to see the view. It's funny, I just saw my boots through it. I want to do that again. That's some funny layering. Good use of angles. Most players wouldn't do this, so you'd never actually see your boots through the ground. But you definitely can. All right, very nice. Okay, so even with the great drops out of 10, I don't think it's possible to get a Mocholite anywhere but here. I just don't think it is. And that's pretty good design. I mean, you want to have certain drops only from certain areas, but I don't really know ore is the greatest one to do that with. I mean, it is, but like, at least make all the mining spots look different. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. All the bug spots are the same, I guess. They're all the same lightning bugs. I would like it if the mining spots had a secondary look of an actual rock. Kind of like that little rock from Section 8 when you leave Section 7 that has the vines in it. Why are you talking to yourself? I don't know. I always talk to myself. Keeps it from being stagnant air. Just silence. I would rather do that than record 22 episodes of just quiet. Already killed Rathalos? No. Did you not even watch the end of the fight? Did you skip the ending? I'm not gonna tell you how it ends. I noticed that you stopped commenting halfway through. Game still, yeah, why, what? I'm confused now, what? Oh, finally, we got an armor seed. I have been waiting for the last one to get a stack of 10. What do I compromise on? Whetstones. Easy. $10,000. That almost gives us enough to outright build the Paladin Lance Plus. You still have the trash beer since the last stream. Get a new one. I just got a Mocholite. I have no idea what you're talking about. I need 2 more Mocholite. I have no idea what you expect me to do. I can't spawn Mocholite. It's a drop. You might not know that, actually. So Mocholite is an ore you can get. Here, let me show you. You might not know this. I shouldn't have assumed that you would know this. But it's a rare 5. It's quite uncommon. So I'm trying to get 12 total so that I can make it actually... I don't know why I keep assuming you know these things. Let me show you. Easier to actually just show you. Armor craft. Arm parts. Here at the end, so you have the high metal guards, which cost, oh no, cost 8 Mocholite, iron ore, and velociprey. But what I want is the steel vambraces, which are going to cost me 12. So then I will have the steel mail, the best chess piece, the steel vambraces, all of them, or just like one specifically? I can't even make that. I can't wait till when I finally see a cut coup. I think I've seen him on the PSP version. How much defense? 10. So, like, it's pretty much as good. That -5 water resistance is kind of weird. But, again, I'm doing a challenge run. So, I can't make it. I need to... I mean, how do I spawn him? Does he spawn right now? Or do I have to beat Rathalos to get further into the game? No, dang it. Thought I was close enough. There. Oh, you making a challenge, I forgot. But yeah, you gotta... Can't just cut out of a fight while I'm doing a challenge and then come back and wonder why I haven't moved on. I'm still doing the challenge. I can't believe you cut out. You're the one who asked me to fight Rathalos. You didn't watch the end of the challenge? You asked me to fight him. You were the whole reason I fought him. It was a 50-minute fight. Did you at least see the part when I got him down to limping? That was the best part. I was womping on him. I had no idea limping was even a thing. As soon as I saw him show just a little bit of weakness, I went in. Yeah, it was the 4th time I've ever fought him. You're so confusing. You, like, knew I was doing a challenge and then asked to see the challenge and then left halfway through the challenge and then now have forgotten about the challenge. This is why I talk to myself. You gotta have an explanation. If I was just sitting here quietly, you'd be so lost. Is 1799 your birth date? My man, you came in here swinging at me. Oh, your English isn't the best. That's fine, but... I mean, why'd you come in here swinging at me? If I wasn't talking to myself right now, like... my past videos would be useless to you. I mean, it's not that I do these for an educational purpose. I do them for myself, but, like... if I didn't talk, they'd just be... 50 hours of boring content. I mean, it's not much better, but at least if people watch them, they'll know what I'm doing now. It's like, yeah, I guess I need to start them off with, you know what? Monster Hunter, what should I put? Monster Hunter Part 1, what would make this better? Defeating Rathalos? Rathalos. What should I put? Help me here. It was just confusing for me. I thought you were talking to the other guys. No one was here. Haha. I also don't have it set up so I can see if people are here or not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to do that. I have no way to tell if people are here watching unless they're chatting. But Monster Hunter 1, defeating Rathalos. For my first hunt? Exclamation point? I feel like that encapsulate everything. I feel like that's better. You're right. I'm not really explaining what I'm doing. I just look like a weirdo. Your mic? I'm not looking at the mic, sorry. I'm looking at a second screen. Sorry. Yeah, I was looking at the other screen. So, is that better? Monster Hunter 1, defeating Rathalos for the first hunt. For my first hunt. Okay, better? Yes. Yes. Sorry, that's my fault. I am doing a weird challenge for my first ever playthrough, so nobody would ever make sense. You're right. Nobody would make sense of why a newbie would waste their time doing this. So you're right. I should have expanded on the title so that people don't actually have to hear me talk to know what I'm doing. Yeah, you're right. It makes more sense to actually put the information in the title, so I don't have to. I'm not going to stop talking, though. I'm not going to stop talking to myself. That's not happening. My therapist tried harder than you. Fellvine. Where's my Fellvine? I think I said this, though, and this kind of explains more of it. I think the guy's name's Flyan2 on YouTube. He's also a Twitch streamer, but I think it's just Flyan on Twitch. But I watched him defeat Rathalos for his first hunt on this game, but he was more familiar with Monster Hunter, so he knew what he was doing. But I thought the challenge looked cool. It actually reminded me of my first ever challenge in gaming, when I decided in Final Fantasy XII I would defeat the Wild Saurian in the first zone of the Dalmasca Ester Sands. And like, I don't know, little kid me felt super cool. Is this challenge for fun to you? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Are you like looking for specifics? Because I enjoy being overpowered early in video games. For instance, my favorite games to get overpowered early in are primarily Dark Souls games. I love it. Playing through a Dark Souls game and feeling the challenge and then going back and getting your favorite build as early as possible is so much fun. Elden Ring is great for that. You can really figure out some broken builds in Elden Ring and then like sprint back to them once you get Torrent, and it's so much fun. What is it called? Oh, it's been too long. What is it called? Oh, what's it called? One of the god skins in it. It's the fat god skin. The Hall of Effigy? I can't remember. It's in the Volcano Manor. But when you get behind it, you can farm the Magma Blade, and it's my absolute favorite weapon in Elden Ring. You already tested out other weapons? I started to, but like, I don't know. Everybody online is either super against me even playing this game because they're just like, oh, play a more modern one. Or their heart is so set in stone because they've been playing this game for so long that like they don't recommend to do anything but their favorite stuff. So like, I'm basically picking through old game articles from like 10 years ago. And from what I've seen, Sword and Shield is the best, followed by Lance. So I really want to start experimenting with lances. You're forced to play bad in this game. Is that just because it's clunky? But I'm really interested in the great swords after being pointed in that direction the other day. I'm really thankful for that. The only problem is, man, they take Machilite ore just to make? That's expensive. So, like, I'm a little afraid of that, but... Oh, no, because of the control... Yeah, I mean... My favorite game of all time, I never replay just because of that. I love Dino Crisis, but the controls are so bad. I literally, the last time I played Dino Crisis, just remember trying to look around and thinking like, I hate it. I hate this game. I hate playing this game. And then I watched a speed run and was just like, no, I can do it. I can do it. And then just, I couldn't do it. Dino Crisis is really cool. It's just Resident Evil with dinosaurs. It really is. It's got some slight mechanical differences, but that's pretty much it. Sword and Shield is a great beginner weapon. Plus, you can dual upgrades from specific sword and specific upgrades of Sword and Shield. I think I actually have that. So okay, yeah, they have lower damage, but they have the best sharpness, I think is what is the benefit. So, like, do you just carry 20 whetstones with you to negate the sharpness? No, sharpness doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter even more since I'm in the base game and there's no blue or white sharpness. Okay. So I was actually... Okay, you're pushing me towards not making the gloves and making the lance now. I was debating because it's going to cost me 12 Mocholite to make the new lance or make the gloves. And I couldn't figure out if I wanted the gloves or the lance. But I could also try making a greatsword. Okay, I'll check them out. I don't know how much Mocholite it'll cost. We'll check it out. I think this is the last bit of steak I have to make before I have enough steak to just not do this and keep running the quest quickly. That is, like, honestly, I think the only complaint I have about this game is that... No. I think I have 3 complaints about this game. I hate the timer and the mission system, which is like a core part of the game. So, like, that's just on me. But, like, I don't like timers. I like having the freedom to explore as much as possible. And I hate that I have to have a reason to leave the town. Why can't I just leave the town? But again, that's me. I dislike the Veggie Elder being able to block me from gathering resources. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. I also hate that he, like, randomly sells me 3 special mushrooms, and then sometimes he'll sell me, like, 6 mushrooms. That's a lot of money to be withholding from me. And then... I'm sure there's something else I could bitch about, but other than that, I really like this game. I just realized today, I think it was you that was asking, or was saying that you played this game a lot when it came out. Like, you played a lot on release. But, I was playing Jack 3. I just realized Jack 3 is what I was... I think so. You were here the other day, I think. I think you were the person I was talking to. Oh, it might have been. I think you might have been telling me to be the person... You might have been the person telling me to play Freedom Unite. I can't remember. Somebody was here the other day telling me they played this game on release in 2004. Or no, you might have been 2009? No? Never mind then. Different person. Yes, 2009. Yeah, so I was playing Jack 3. I think I told you I was playing Modern Warfare 2. I looked it up. I was actually playing Jack 3. I do. A lot of people were saying that when Modern Warfare 2 re-released, it wasn't as good. I didn't play it because I wasn't going to pay $60 for just the multiplayer. Or no, was it? It was $60 for both multiplayer and story, wasn't it? Is it moose swine or moss swine? Have I been saying it wrong the whole time? I been saying it wrong this whole time? We'll just leave it at I don't know, because I don't want to know that I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I accidentally realized at some point that I didn't truly know the name of the lady from, I have 10, right? Okay, let's just trade. I didn't know the real name of the lady from Resident Evil. I think it's Lady Dimitrisou from Resident Evil 8, I think. Yeah, I've absolutely been saying Dom, like dominatrix, because of the amount of porn that she has on Reddit. I've been corrupted by the internet. I had to have said it like 20 times in my Dragon's Dogma playthrough before I realized that I had been corrupted by the internet and I was an idiot. But the internet will do that to you. It is not a safe place. Moss swine? Okay. Ugh. At least I've only been saying one thing, embarrassingly. Oh, what's the other one? Raptor Cuisises? Coises? C-U-I-S-S-E-S, I think is what it is. But I thought they were the Raptor Curiouses. And I was saying that wrong probably like every other episode in Dragon's Dogma. So like, honestly, I should be embarrassed, but I'm not because I'm an idiot. The hot one? Yeah, right? Like, I'm so hyped for Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, I think that's what I feel. I think I stopped feeling hype after Borderlands 3 kind of just kicked me in the nards. I also didn't ever expect Dragon's Dogma 2 to be real. I love that game, but honestly, I never expected us to get a follow-up. You excited for all the tiny cat girl pawns on the rental boards? Nothing but cat girls. Every insect husk is a bane on my brain. Never played the first Dragon's Dogma, but okay. Wonderful. Yeah, you missed out. I think it was $4 the other day. Although you didn't really miss out with the second one coming out. The first one is like... It's got the hello, welcome to American RPGs, this is Skyrim feel. But then you are like immediately reminded that it's Capcom and it feels like you're playing Dark Souls. But at no point do you feel like you're playing Dark Souls because it's not that kind of action RPG. It's its own game. It's definitely unique. It has a robust crafting system though, and I love that about it. It's probably why I like this game so much. I love crafting systems. I just love the discovery, finding something new. You asshole. I hate that they showboat. It just makes it worse. Where's that god bug? Okay, nothing else. Alright, I really need to figure out what those god bugs do and whether or not I've been... Oh, don't trap me in here. That happened once. What are they doing? Are they passed out? Do they pass out if they steal Felvine? Or are they just being idiots? I'd have so much more respect for this game if I found out somebody developed it so that after they steal Felvine, they pass out. So that's a great question. I'm farming god bugs just in case they do something because I don't know if they do anything. Again, I kind of like to try to figure out everything about a game that I can until I get completely stonewalled and what I want to do can't be done. They don't? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, take it off the list. But, like, as a kid, you can combine them with other items. Okay. They don't by any chance make the, oh, what is it called? It helps you make the better version of Demon Drug. I can't think of what it's called. Like, White Vial? White File? Vial? File? I want to know if I can make the better version of Demon Drug right now. I essentially just try to figure out everything in a game that I can as soon as I pick it up. And then I try to move through the story. And then when I get introduced to a new area, I try to figure out everything that I can. And then when I basically pick it up a second time, the second playthrough is usually like a speed run of sorts. Until I find that one boss that I can't beat with raw skill and you need better numbers for it. And then I figure out, like, that's the spot where you probably, like, you grind for Kutku as soon as all that stuff is available. And I'm assuming that's probably, like, the smartest place to start farming for better armor. But, like, I can't beat Rathalos or any of those harder enemies without good armor. So, like, as I play this game more, I'll need less armor, and I can focus on weapons. And then probably, like, my third playthrough of the game, I probably can just, like, you know, do the whole Dark Souls naked thing. Although I've seen that people start to, like, hit the 500 and 600 hour markers, so this kind of might just be a second playthrough kind of thing. Like, beat all this offline content and then join the servers and just make a permanent, like, forever character. Because what's that guy's name? Lutu Tyrannus or something on Reddit, who just hit the 500 hour marker. That guy posts a lot. He's a big fan of this game. It's only a time waste if you don't enjoy it, though. The way I think about it is, I have no reason to ever get this armor right. So why would I not get it my very first playthrough and enjoy it? Because I'll never get it otherwise. If there's no point to getting this armor, I should just get it on the first playthrough when I don't know what anything's actual value is. Because to me, it's worth it. I enjoyed the farm. I enjoyed figuring out what sold for the That's how I found Mega Potions. I was trying to figure out what sold for the most money the fastest to farm, and it was like, holy crap, I can make Mega Potions. So, like, again, it seems like a time waste, but I'm learning every episode. You don't sell potions in Monster Hunter? My friend, you know how much I've been farming. Do you know how many potions I've cured? I could probably have filled an entire page of my bank with just potions. I'm actually farming, well, yes, you are right. I am farming quests for money through items. I'm actually doing the worst quests for money. I'm not liable if you die. I'm just streaming. That's on you. I thank you, I thank you. It's funny that people say stuff like that because on some subreddits, I get told that I don't grind enough. I just think it's funny. There's so much diversity in the gaming world. Like, genuinely, I get told on the subreddit Professor Oak Challenge that I am lazy and I don't do the full challenge all the time. But, like, it's crazy. Because, like, here, I'm grinding too much. But, like, on Pokemon subreddits, I don't grind enough. Yeah, so, like, that's just the fun of it. Like, well, I shouldn't say that's a bad use of the word fun. That's the crazy part of it, is like, it's all about having fun, right? It's why we come here. It's why we go to the subreddit. It's why we talk about the games. But, like, it just cracks me up when people are like, you're not grinding right. And it's like, my friend, what? Like, I'm not grinding right? But, like, no, it's just funny. Dragon Quest is probably the wildest game I've ever seen. Because, like, I don't even know how to properly describe it. Have you ever played Dragon Quest? The drop rates in Dragon Quest are just... they're so bad for no reason. Just for no reason other than to be bad. There is no reason for the drops to be as bad as they are. Yeah, it's a scale. See, you say it's as bad, but I'm gonna try my best to describe this, and I'm not a smart man. So, like, some of the items in Dragon Quest... Actually, this is the best way to describe it. Wrath sucks so much in this game. That's good news, because he didn't seem that bad. So, in Dragon Quest, monsters have 2 drops. They have a normal drop and a rare drop. Some of the monsters' normal drop chances are like a 1 in 128. Then the rare drop is like a 256 chance. And you only have a chance at the rare drop if the other drop fails. So, like, you don't even get a chance at most of the rare drops because you're already rolling against the other ones. Yeah, I've heard of them, but I'm really bad at using them. I don't know what the moves look like enough to see, like, when the opportunity to, like, throw them comes. I have them, and I have flash bugs. It's just, again, I don't know what attacks are flashable yet. I thought you could just flash bomb him. See, you can't, though. I've definitely thrown flash bombs directly at him, and it did nothing. I thought I could throw him and knock him out of the air. That's what I thought they were going to be good for. Like, if he's just hovering when he does that, like, triple fireball attack. But, like, I couldn't tell you what episodes. Maybe, like, after episode 15, between 20, I fought Rathalos, like, 4 times and just spammed. I'm on whetstones, right? I don't want whetstones. Spammed flash bombs, and not one of them hit. Oh, they have to... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I have not been hitting him in the face. Okay, thank you. See, that's not a detail you would find on Reddit. People would just say something along the lines of, like, oh, you just need to actually flash bomb him. Are you flash bombing him, right? But thank you. I have never seen specifically that I had to hit him in the face. I've seen that it has to be a certain attack that I can flash bomb him during. Not that it had to be the face. Honestly, there's not a lot of information on Reddit about this game. It's mostly game FAQs because of how old it is. What was that really old website? Cheat Planet? 911 Cheats? I think it was Cheat Planet. That's where I used to go, was Cheat Planet. Ooh, can I trade anything? We're gonna do the raw meat. I think we're done collecting raw meat. At least I am. Yeah, you know, that does make sense, you're right. Well, yes, you're right, but, like, I hate that the flash bomb flashes everything in the room, like, easily. Like, when I throw the flash bombs in Section 9, it'll flash all the cats, guaranteed. But, like, again, I've hit Rathalos multiple times, and it does make sense that Rathalos should be flashed in the face, but, like, it flashes everything else. Okay, that's big, though. So, I just need to make sure I hit him in the face with the flash bombs. I wonder if he's sleeping, if I could put bombs in his face, throw the flash bomb at the bombs, blow the bombs up with the flash bomb, and still get the flash effect. That would be a combo. I mean, it'd still rely on the 20% chance that he falls asleep, but, like... I don't want stun. Yeah, the paintball is probably, yeah, just the simplest way to go. What am I at? 2 hours and 21 minutes. If I do another run, that'll put me at 3 hours, and that's a lot of rendering time. Yikes, what do I want to do? You're right. So what I'm going to do is, before I end this episode, let's go try to make your greatsword. Let's go see if I can... Let's go see what I can do. That greatsword costed 2 Mocholite, 10 iron ore, and something else. I can't remember what the third ingredient was. I wonder if I can... Oh my god, climb up it. I wonder if I can climb... if I can buy... the first Buster Sword, I think is what it's called, and then upgrade it. There a balloon in the air. When you emote the balloon, the monster will appear on your... That's the craziest thing I don't even understand it. I love it. There's a balloon in the air. When you emote the balloon, wave at the balloon. There's a I love this game. There's a balloon? What? What balloon? Oh my god, I love this game. There's a balloon? I've never seen it. Go practice later with greatsword or lance. Oh, and did you know on this map, there's a balloon in the air, and when you eat... Oh my god, I love this. This makes me sad that I didn't get to play this game as a kid. This and Dragon Quest I discovered in the last year and have made me super sad that I didn't get to play them when I was younger on PS2. Not that I wasn't playing great PS2 games already, but like I could have just added them to the nostalgia list, but we're here now. Capcom sells this out of the plastic brand new on their website, so like I don't feel like I'm missing out. Well, I do feel like I'm missing out. I didn't know that online was such a big portion of the game. You know, I really don't care about games like World of Warcraft that much, but I think I actually would have enjoyed seeing this game on release. I think this would have been a lot of fun to experience with like the big hub world. This would have been a cool game. Yes, finally, 2 stacks of the armor seeds. Okay, so I can make an entire stack of armor skin. I can make an entire stack of my demon drug. I've got so many potions, so many herbs, so many blue mushrooms. My honey's good. We've got bombs, we've got large barrels. We can farm Rathalos. We have the equipment. We're good. We look good. I feel good. Oh, wait, no, I already did it. I'm so sad about this, though. I farmed these not knowing. Got my Kutku scales. Good, good, good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I have... Yeah, whatever. No. God, wait. How is that? That's ridiculous. You should not be able to leave your house once you're off the welcome mat. So I'm gonna save. And we're gonna do a little experimentation before I call it a day here. 'Cause I need to wrap stuff up. I need to feed the cats, feed the dog. Oh wait, did I just quit the game? Whoops. Need to feed the cats, feed the dog, feed the goats, go get the goats some water. I love that stance. That's such a good stance. I need to do all my Dragon Quest stuff. Oh my god. I have to collect all 8 Seeds of Wisdom. I have to get the 7 Seeds of Agility, and I think today's just a single Seed of Strength. I think I collected, I think I collected 2 Seeds of Strength yesterday. 33 hours. Yeah, that's about where I usually get in my playthroughs, and I move on because I get bored. Most of the time. But now that I'm recording, I'm trying my best to not hit that bored point and go on. I want to complete challenges. I hate being a quitter. I usually get super far into my challenges, and like normally, like you were saying, like I would move on. I would skip getting the last pair of gloves, but like I don't want to be a quitter. I quit so often. I want to actually get the gloves and have the full set of armor. I know it doesn't matter, but like I set out to do the challenge. I don't want to quit. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully, and I'm not telling you to, but hopefully it's the next time I fight Rathalos. I mean, I was there. I literally don't know how he didn't die. The other guy didn't know how he didn't die. He was limping for so long, and I just kept hitting him in the face, and he just wouldn't die. It was ridiculous. He was limping through 2 zones of me hitting him just repeatedly, and he just wouldn't die. Okay, so it's Mocholite, Iron Ore. God, I can't remember. Is it Velociprey Fang? See, but yeah, you left. You missed out. I went hard towards the second half. Alright, can I buy the Buster Sword? Wait, no. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, 15 minutes is a long time to watch my boring ass, but I think it was a 40-minute fight. So, like, skip to the last 5 minutes of the fight, probably. Don't watch the rest. You already watched it. You suffered enough. If you do watch it, you could let me know how close I was, because, I mean, I don't know how he didn't die. No, I don't want to clear the egg quest until I kill Rathalos. That's, like, the goal. I want to kill Rathalos. So, Bone Blade is 336. Iron Sword is 288. The Buster Sword is 384. God left me a long time ago. I feel compelled to do the Buster Sword because of Final Fantasy. Oh, it's Earth Crystals. Don't craft the bust. Trash Sharpness. You said Sharpness didn't matter. I'm questioning you, Brooklyn. You're on watch. I probably did. Oh, okay. I thought all of the... Okay. So, the yellows are technically the same, even though they're shown differently. It's the same amount of yellow sharpness, it just shows differently. Is that what you meant? So, like, even though it's a tiny amount of yellow down there, it's the same amount of yellow as the sword's yellow. They're just showing it differently? Is that the interpretation I needed to have? So what would you say? Iron sword? Iron sword over... Was it 384? Really? 280. Okay, so it's right here. That's a lot of damage. Really? You would recommend... Okay. Okay. Why? Let me grab some small monster bone. Let me see if I have enough resources to explore possibilities here. Where's my moneymaker when I want to test stuff? Sell that. I have a feeling, it didn't say these, but I have a feeling they'll be useful. And then it said small monster bone? So, yes. Wait, bone blade 1350. How much does it cost just outright buy it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, yeah. That is absolutely what I thought, and okay. Alright, so let's see if I can just... No? No? And then let's come in here. And let's check this out. Iron sword upgrades with just iron ore, obviously. That makes sense. To 336. That's a pretty big jump immediately. Buster sword. Iron ore and earth crystal. So it gets rid of the Mocholite. I like that. 432. I don't think that's as big of a jump. Small monster bones. That's cheap. 432. Wow. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. I did start to notice I bounced when I started to hit those other sharp... It shows like a jagged blade on the icon, I think. Oh, wow. So the bone blade caught up. You're right. Okay. Okay. Slightly better sharpness on the Buster Sword Plus. Iron Katana. Ooh. That sounds like early greatsword actually. The sharpness. Oh my gosh. Oh, so that builds into the... Okay. Okay. The Buster Sword... So we would want Iron Katana. Because we don't want to see what the Buster Sword builds into. Obviously, we have the Buster Sword. Still just Earth Crystals. There's green. There's some green. Bone Blade. why? Oh, okay. Wait. We have that. Did that say serpent? Are Velociprey venomous? Interesting. Interesting world building. That's cool. I never thought the Velociprey would be venomous. That's very interesting. Let's take some of those just in case. For Rathalos, you need green. That would make sense. If you progress with the story, you can also eat later. I think you will get the buffs that are very useful. See ya. Oh, see you later. I hope you have a wonderful rest and that you don't own multiple cats like I do because they touch your mouth while you sleep. So, I hope you don't have cats and you sleep well. Because I don't sleep well anymore because I have cats. Buster Blade. Ho ho ho. Who uses the Buster Blade? Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? Buster Blade. That's the name of the monster, right? I think. Defender is it's probably a famous sword, but I know that from Final Fantasy 12. 528. Check that out. Disc stones. We can actually make that, but we don't have enough money. Macalite ore. Very nice. What are the stats on that? Ooh, this is hard. Which +3? Nothing. Ooh, which tree is better? Okay, so I don't have my phone on me. I need to take a picture of this. Just use the Buster. You have green already. That's fine. Yes. But like I said, I gotta know what's beyond. I must know what's beyond. We need more money. My curiosity knows no bounds. You know the saying, curiosity killed the cat? I will die walking into the street to see what kind of snake is dead. I will die in the same place the snake died that I am looking at when I walk out into the road. It's just how life is. Alright, so I'm going to restart. I'm not actually going to save. So let's just... There we go. I want to feel like one of those spoiled rich kids for a moment. I want money to feel like nothing right now. What do we got? Okay, so let's look at our other options real quick. What was the Bone Blade at? Velociprey scale. How do I make a blunder like that? Rookie mistake. Whatever you say, my friend. I hated nothing more in this world than that nasty puddle of sweat at the center of the bed everybody tries to crescent moon around. But to each their own. Everybody finds joy in life differently. I hated that puddle of sweat at the center of the bed. It's a different temperature than everything else. It cools faster. It's like when the fan hits your sweaty leg and it comes out from under the cover. It's too cold. It's too drastic a change in temperature. Too much. Everything's got to be the same temp. It's like when you're in the shower. You can't feel anything because it's all the same temperature. What am I doing wrong? Somebody help me. Oh, Velocidrome Claw. That's why I'm an idiot. I keep thinking Velociprey. Oh, I don't have that. Piscine. Piscine. That's a fish. That's got to be a fish, right? Or he eats fish. Yeah, but he's a hunt. I'm not hunting him. All right, what do we got here? That's a cool... He's got a fish... Oh, he has a fish in the sand? That's sweet. That's world building. I could tell it was a fish. Okay. Okay, I will have fun. I love that I knew it was a fish, but it's a fish in the sand. Oh, check that out. We have just enough. That thing's terrible. $14? Oh my god, it's got green. How mad would you be if I farmed that? How mad would you be? I'm thinking about it. Iron Katana Gossipal? What's the... Oh my gosh. How high can I go? It's just... Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I want it. I just want to see what it looks like now. So is that where... what are they called in the new games? Those are actually like an entire different weapon class, aren't they? Is that where they came from? Because people said there's a certain weapon class that isn't in this game at all. Is that it? Is this where katanas came from? That's so cool. Call me a weeb, but I would play only... Did my game freeze? My PS2 just fucking froze. Well, that's the end of... My PS2 froze. No! Oh, that's the second... It seems to freeze whenever I change weapons sometimes. Well, I'm just gonna end there. So, Iron Katana Grace into Iron Katana... What was the next one? I need 14 Machilite. Do you know how many runs that's going to take? Oh, no, I believe you. I'll play on an emulator when I come online with all you guys. 14 Machilite's going to take me probably 7 episodes. That's not even true. One time, I got 7 Machilite in like 3 runs. It was crazy. I got 4 Machilite. No. 3 Machilite from one like harvest. I got them back to back, I think. I can't remember, but I'm so sad. I just wanted to see it. It's like taunting me. But I'm going to hop off. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to feed all my animals. I'm going to do a bunch of Googling. I'm going to play some Dragon Quest. You wouldn't happen to know what map is on Apex Legends, would you? Is it Broken Moon today? You wouldn't happen to know that, would you? I've actually... Which one's the dark one? I've actually got... I think I've got 2 Maylink and 1 Phaline. Oh, yeah. So I have 2 Maylink, 1 Phaline. And then I watch my mom's dog while she works, and then I take care of 2 goats that are freaking... They're not evil. Goats aren't evil, but, like... They're so strong, and they know it. That's why they headbutt things. And, like, I got headbutted in the knee the other day, and it's just not right. And, like, it's not that I hate the goats, but, like... Who wants to have bad knees because you've been beaten up by a goat? Like honestly, that's just embarrassing. I like the goats, but like, if they knock you down even further, they'll just keep headbutting you. And it's like, it's harassment. It genuinely is harassment. And they're strong. So like, you go to tell people like, I'm getting beat up by goats, and they think it's funny. Like your neighbors walk by and they're like, oh, he's getting headbutted by the goats again. And it's like, help, please. It's yeah. It's like when you like first hear about somebody being kicked by a horse, and it's like, well, it happens. And then you're like, oh, you should have died because horses are dangerous. You get it. Goats can be scary. I mean, ignore the fact that I have dwarf miniature goats, but like, they're still intimidating. But hey, thank you so much for all the help today. You helped me with better titling. You helped me figure out that I've been using bad weapons. What's tomorrow? I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday? I will try to. I'll try to at least get in 4 hours tomorrow. I try to always get at least 4 hours in. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I'm just in a really bad mood, and I don't think people want to listen to me screech like a pig from a German death metal band. Sometimes there's games that I can't stream, like Dragon Quest and Pokemon Crystal and Apex Legends. I would like to stream Apex Legends, but one time I streamed Apex Legends, and I swear to God, within minutes, kids knew that I was streaming, and they just started swearing. Fun fact, I'm Austrian. So do you know the squeals I'm talking about? We had death camps too. Did I mention death camps? I was talking about, like, We Butter the Bread with Butter. The German band, they pig squeal a lot. Did I mention death camps? That's horrible. I didn't even notice if I did. I'm sorry, but like, I was definitely talking about German death metal bands that pig squeal. Like, it's a thing. Check out We Butter the Bread with Butter, and I'm going to butcher this. Schlaf. Kinschelschlaf. I think it translates to sleep, child, sleep. I'm sorry, but the only German I know is Kapitel 1, and that means chapter 1, so that tells you how much I learned. Are you for real right now? I mean, yeah, there's a band called We Butter the Bread with Butter. And they do have a song called Sleep Child Sleep, and they pig squeal in it. That is a very real thing, and I did used to listen to it all the time. That is real. Yeah. That's all I learned. And then in French, all I learned was Je peux aller au mon casier, which was may I go to my locker, and then I would hang out at my locker for the rest of class. Teachers hate this one cool trick. Because it sounds like you know the French, but you don't, because you're a failure, and like I said, I never actually commit to anything. I learned enough to get out of the class, and that was it. I got a B, if you're wondering. And then she told me I wasn't allowed to take French 3 because I didn't take it seriously. The secret was writing the translations on the back of your paper. So you'd go up to read it on the front, and she'd be like, no, you're reading from the paper. Flip the paper over. But you have the translation on the back, too, because you're not stupid. We never had French, though. Why would you? By the year 3000, French will be an extinct language, according to Futurama. I am so bad at English, I failed it, I think, 3 times through K through 12. In 12 years, I failed it a fourth of the time. Why is that highlighted? Oh, because I have to allow it. Allow. I didn't know I had to allow that. I have permitted the term fuck French. It is now approved. That is my first, I think that's my first official mod status. Thank you. I'm gonna get off with that. I feel more powerful than ever. I now reside over the French. To with that, wait. You know what? I'm gonna let curiosity ride high and wonder why your name's Brooklyn if you're from Austria. Have a wonderful night wherever you are.